Am I the a-hole for telling my wife it's her job to babysit the kids and leaving the house? I, 35M, have been married to my wife, 32F, for 7 years. We have 2 children together, 6M, and 3F. She takes care of the house and babysits the kids most of the time because she's a stay-at-home mom, but we evenly split chores and childcare on weekends and when I get home from work. My wife is much more social than I am. We moved to her home state from mine because she wanted to be closer to her parents and her childhood friends. Now, she is a lot more social than I am. She goes on 3 to 4 girls' trips a year. I have no issues with that and I'm happy to babysit the kids full-time in her absence. I'm more of a homebody anyway, so I usually like to just paint in the spare room or play video games every once in a while instead of traveling out of state. I don't really take time off from work unless we do something as a family. For the past 3 to 4 months, I was very busy on a major project at work. I've been working 60-hour weeks and frankly, I'm exhausted with the stress. So when the project was finally coming to an end, I told my wife I'm taking a day off and I won't be doing any work around the house. Of course, I'd still clean up after myself, but I didn't want to do any chores or childcare on that one day. I told her that 2 weeks in advance and she agreed. I also reminded her 3 days before. However, when that day came, my wife forgot about our agreement. I was in the painting room and my wife interrupted me telling me she needed me to give our daughter a bath because she spilled milk all over herself and couldn't do it because she had to wash the dishes. It was annoying, but whatever, shit happens. Later on, when I was playing video games, my wife tells me our son needs help with his math homework. I ask her why can't she help him herself. She said it was because she has some work to do. This work was actually her best friend coming over and chatting for an hour. This really pissed me off, so after I helped my son and the best friend left, I told my wife I'm leaving the house for 4 to 5 hours. She asked me where I was going. I told her I'm just going to chill in the park and do whatever. But then she said needs me to help out with the chores and with the kids. I told her that today was my day off from all work including housework and it was her job to babysit the kids on this day before I left the house. When I came back she was acting cold and called me an a-hole for just abandoning her and the kids. I think she's being dramatic, but when I spoke to my sister, she said parenting is a 24/7 job. So am I the a-hole?